Caitlin Clark just absolutely wiped the floor with Diana Taurasi, and let me tell you, the WNBA is still picking up the pieces. It all went down at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, and you could feel the tension in the air. Clark, the rookie who's been shattering expectations left and right, was up against Taurasi, the living legend. It was like watching a fresh young lion take on the king of the pride. Now, most rookies spend their first season figuring out which way is up. Not Caitlin Clark. She's been smashing records and making seasoned players look like they're standing still. So here she was facing Taurasi, the GOAT. The Indiana Fever, Clark's team, needed this win like a plant needs water. Their season had more ups and downs than a roller coaster, and they were desperate for a strong finish. The fans were on the edge of their seats, popcorn in hand, ready for what promised to be a game for the ages. From the moment the ball was tipped, Clark showed she wasn't scared of Taurasi's legendary status. She played with a swagger that said, "Yeah, I'm new here, but I'm here to win." Clark's performance was pure magic. She was dishing out assists like she was handing out candy on Halloween, setting a new record for the Fever with 129 assists for the season. Clark's performance was nothing short of magical, and she left fans, analysts, and probably Taurasi herself in absolute awe. The Fever were down at halftime, trailing by 11 points, but in the third quarter, they came out swinging, outscoring the Mercury 29-15. Clark was the spark, making all the right moves and turning the game around. The final score was 88-82. Diana Taurasi, always the competitor, had to give it up for Clark's performance. This game was a sign of the changing times in women's basketball, and can you believe Clark dished out 12 in this game alone? Her court vision was unmatched. She's out there threading the needle with her passes like she's playing a video game on cheat mode. This is insane. Rookies are supposed to spend their first season figuring out where the bathrooms are, not setting franchise records. The previous assist record for a Fever rookie was held by Tamika Catchings. Yeah, Tamika freaking Catchings. Clark shattered all the records. And let's be real, surpassing someone like Catchings is like climbing Everest barefoot. It's a massive deal, and it speaks volumes about Clark's talent and potential. Now, setting records is cool and all, but doing it in your first season? That's the next level. Clark isn't just a great scorer or defender, she's a playmaker who changes the game. Her 12 assists were crucial in the Fever's 88-82 victory over the Mercury. Each assist was a step toward victory, turning opportunities into points and securing the win. She was leading her team to glory. Caitlin Clark nearly made history against the Phoenix Mercury, and the whole WNBA is still buzzing. She put up 15 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, and handed out 12 assists in just 39 minutes. Seriously, she was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. 1 rebound. That's like being 1 chocolate chip short of a perfect cookie. It was a near historic performance. Her all-around play boosts everyone on the squad. When you've got someone filling up the stat sheet like that, it lights a fire under the whole team. Now, let's get real about how big a deal this near triple-double is. Triple-doubles are rarer than a unicorn sighting, especially for rookies. You've got to be a scoring machine, a rebound magnet, and a passing genius all at once. Clark ticked all those boxes and then some. Players like Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu have flirted with triple-doubles early in their careers, but Clark's consistency and impact are on another level. So, what's next for Caitlin Clark? Honestly, the question isn't if she'll get a triple-double, but when. Every game she plays, she's edging closer. The anticipation is building, and when she finally hits that triple-double, it's going to be legendary. Caitlin Clark just pulled off a comeback that left the entire Footprint Center in stunned silence. The Indiana Fever were down 49-38 at halftime against the Phoenix Mercury, and it looked like the game was slipping away. The Mercury fans were already celebrating, but Clark had other plans. Then came the third quarter, and boom! The Fever outscored the Mercury 29-15, flipping the game on its head. She was dropping dimes, making clutch baskets, and wreaking havoc on the Mercury's defense. It was like she had a remote control for the game, and she hit fast forward. One of the game's biggest moments? Clark drove to the basket, drew in the defenders, and then kicked it out to Kelsey Mitchell, who drained a three-pointer like it was a layup. That shot was the spark that set the Fever on fire. Clark stole the ball and casually turned it into an easy fast break layup. It was highlight after highlight, and Mercury didn't know what hit them. By the time the third quarter ended, the Fever had not only caught up but had taken the lead. The Footprint Center went from roaring confidence to nervous silence. Clark and her teammates were playing with such intensity and pace that the Mercury were left scrambling. The fourth quarter was a slugfest, both teams giving it everything they had. But the Fever stayed cool, sticking to their game plan. Clark continued to dominate, scoring, assisting, defending, doing it all. She was like a Swiss Army knife on the court, ready for anything. In the final moments, the Fever's defense held strong, keeping the Mercury at bay. The final score, 88-82 Fever. They pulled off an 11-point comeback that had everyone talking. Clark's leadership was on full display. Her calm under pressure and clutch plays were mind-blowing. Even when they were down by 11 at halftime, she made them believe they could win. And they did. This game will be remembered for a long time. The Fever's determination to claw back from a huge deficit, the strategic plays, and the sheer will to win, all led by Clark, made this game an instant classic. Caitlin Clark's post-game interview was a masterclass in humility and leadership. Instead of basking in her own glory, she showered praise on her team's resilience. She emphasized the collective effort that led to their jaw-dropping victory, saying, "We just kept pushing, kept believing in each other." This was the mindset that fueled their stunning comeback from an 11-point halftime deficit. Diana Taurasi, the legend herself, couldn't help but acknowledge Clark's phenomenal performance. "She's a special player," Taurasi admitted, "and coming from her, that's like being knighted in the basketball world." Taurasi's praise highlighted how Clark's skills and composure have made even the veterans sit up and take notice. The post-game reactions, from Clark's humble reflections to the respect shown by Taurasi and the buzz from fans and analysts, all point to one thing: Caitlin Clark is here to stay, and she's ready to change the WNBA forever. As we look to the future, it's clear that Clark's journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting WNBA content. We've got plenty of stories from the world of women's basketball coming your way.